Good morning. We don't have any antics for you today. We just have a very important message for the real estate community that you guys really need to hear, like it or not. I've got to tell you, it needs to be said. With regard to the lawsuit that's going on right now, real estate agents, companies, and corporations, understand, if you lose the lawsuit, you lose. If you win, you still lose. We've told you this before, we need you to hear the whole thing. The reason is, if you win, your past sellers who sold their homes through you still feel that they got screwed. That's why they're part of the class action lawsuit. So you winning the lawsuit just means that they feel like they got screwed twice. Getting repeat business from these past sellers will not happen. Will not happen with those who've joined the lawsuit, especially if you want to charge 5 or 6% commission. It's not worth getting into if your commission is compensatory for services rendered or not, because the perception will be with your past clients that the compensation was not compensatory.
So, like we said, those future sellers of the class action lawsuit, those they can influence, their friends, will get earfuls about realtor ill-gotten gains through sales. They'll seek out and find discount real estate services because that's what they're being told. And we know that they believe it because they joined the lawsuit. Again, it doesn't matter if it's right or wrong because it's believed and they have the listings that you want.
So the winner becomes the discount broker and, more importantly, the online real estate sales services that your future sellers are currently getting bombarded with right now, today. And by the way, did I mention that Zillow just expanded to the Inland Empire in Southern California? So the winners and losers in the court of public opinion has already been decided. The realtors have lost. The online automated discount sales services and others offering solutions to what are perceived to be high-cost real estate services have already won. Now tell me why this is wrong, but there's more.
Many of these sites are building or currently offering one-stop shopping for all real estate related services, including mortgages. So that means, by extension, mortgage companies also lose. Okay, now I hope you see, but we have little faith that this is actually penetrating the ears of the real estate and lending community because no significant action has been taken, and frankly, it's probably too late for the vast majority of you. You don't even know your industry's in a battle over its existence right now.
So with respect to the issues at hand, one thing that cannot be discussed, understand this, are all the unforeseen problems that come up on a real estate transaction. These cannot be discussed, and we know there are many of them. They cannot be discussed because they are unforeseen. I just spoke with a real estate agent who had to drive nearly 2 hours, 10 times, to meet with their sellers to ensure that not only the transaction closed, but the state of mind of their client was intact. Now, those scenarios were unforeseen at the beginning of the transaction, and yet they had to be done by the real estate agent. And they cannot and will not be done by discount online real estate services.
True.
That conversation just happened yesterday. So ask yourself, real estate agents out there, have you ever had an unforeseen problem just pop up on one of your real estate transactions? And of course the answer is yes, but because they are unforeseen, you cannot use that as a talking point to rationalize your commission.
Yeah, understand. These very valid points, they cannot and will not ever be discussed because, again, they are unforeseen, yet always, and I mean always, happen. That means the road the real estate industry is going, the online, less personal, not local, cheaper model, already has built-in consequences that will cost future sellers time and, yes, even money. That is not good. Yet, here we go. In short, you have a leg to stand on, but you have to do better.
Now, the solution to the problems for the real estate industry, as we have said and will continue to say in the future, is for real estate agents and lenders, yes, lenders as well, to clearly redefine and understand your role within your community, with your unrelated local businesses, with your ability to be that type of community glue to bring value and elevate everybody who lives around you, even outside of real estate, maybe especially outside of real estate. When you go down that path, you, the agent and the lender, you create value, you justify your commissions, and have a business model that cannot be automated and bastardized like what's happening right now. Because understand, this drive to automation takes a very intimate and personal and large and consequential transaction, and it makes it completely devoid of community, of being personal, and of intimacy. To discount these points is to completely misunderstand how real estate truly works. We've got decades of experience here, as do you. But real estate agents, you have to do better. You have to understand your role, because right now, the score in this fight, it ain't even close. It's a blowout. And real estate agents, you're losing. If you think I'm wrong, let me show you a real estate ad that just came across my desk. Look at this. Is this the answer that we're looking for? Or does this reek of entitlement, arrogance, and a misplaced sense of self-importance? I'm not pointing anybody out or any company out, because we see this mindset everywhere, all across the country with realtors and lenders. I see this ad and things like this, and I think to myself, if this is the best that the real estate industry can do, maybe this whole thing that's happening right now might just be for the best. But it doesn't have to be this way, and you need to understand this. It doesn't. You can do better, but you must understand that the industry has changed. Technology has been charging forward. It's changed. So why, my God, why hasn't the real estate industry changed as well? If you don't, it's going to change for you, and you won't like it. Nobody will. There is a better way.
One last point. If this lawsuit wins and your past clients go after commissions of the past 5 years, it's going to put these real estate companies completely out of business. Do they have the money? Are they going to go after past commissions from your broker? Do they have the money? Are the brokers going to go after the past commissions from the agents who earn those commissions? Do you have the money? The answer to all these questions is no.
I want everybody to understand, we don't have a dog in this fight, me and Frank. We're sitting in the stands with a bird's eye view. We can only offer our opinions and our years of real estate and lending experience. And as I said before, it's decades. We have one question for you, the real estate agents and even the lenders. Where's your fight? Where's your fight, guys? Because right now, we don't see it. We don't see the professional slight that should have permeated the real estate community years ago. We don't see agents, brokers, corporations, and associations taking a sense of rage right now and organizing, fighting back, redefining the role of the real estate agent within our communities that we service. We don't see it. We see business as usual. We see high tea on the Titanic with the band still playing Waltzing Matilda, even though the outcome has already been decided, and we don't understand, don't get it. So we ask you, where's the fight? If not now, perhaps it's time to tune in somewhere else, because there's no reason for us to watch a movie where we already know how it ends. So Frank just brought up a great question. How do we end the show? Well, I hope that we outlined what's going on right now, because this is big. This is industry changing. What you need to be asking yourself is, how do we fix it? Well, this is what we do. It really honestly is. It's not a shameless self-promotion, but like I said, we don't have a dog in the fight. We speak with realtors and lenders all across the country. And what we want to do is talk with your company. We'll help you.
Do us a favor, just forward and share this message, and we'll be reaching out to you. We're not going to wait for you to reach out to us. See you later.